Good morning, good evening, and good. Is it good Nigeria? Wherever you are, it depends on where you find yourself. So if you're in Nigeria, I think this should be good morning or good afternoon. So in the other place of the world, I don't know where I don't know your time zone. So whatever it is, just take our greeting. So this is your boy Sam. I'm not here alone. I'm here with Going Mozo.
Yeah, the one and only Going Muscles. How you all doing?
Yeah, I believe you're doing fine. It depends on where you find yourself.
Yes, sir. Like in Nigeria, you're on the fence.
So going up now.
I do.
How was your night before your day?
About night, all past now. We afternoon. Which of the night?
No, you need to find out of the night before you ask of the afternoon.
Well, my night was good. My night was good.
And your morning was good.
Yeah, that's fine. That was.
Okay, we are here to discuss about the Nigeria. Because this is our motherland. Is it our motherland or fatherland?
All of the above.
Okay.
Motherland, fatherland.
Whether it's your motherland or your fatherland. So we are just here to discuss about the happening in our dear country.
Yeah.
I think the topic of today, or what we want to discuss today, what it's like, it almost passed because it seems like
almost
the nose is going getting down.
Yeah.
The killing of the young man at Delta State.
Yeah.
The guy that the police shot, and unfortunately he took his life.
Yeah.
So and a lot of people make comments, a lot of people make a video and whatever it is, but it's like no one really talk about the lesson.
Exactly.
So it's like whenever something happens, we just pour out our own emotions.
Yeah. I think we are more subjective than being objective.
So and we don't learn from
exactly. It doesn't allow us to learn. When you are too emotional about things, you don't calm down to think about it, give it real thoughts. You will not really look at the lessons or find the lessons in those
things.
So Nigeria, we are, in fact, so many things are happening around us with the stress of Nigeria, with fuel scarcity, with hype in price of things. Anything that happens now is our own disadvantage. So anything that happens, we bust out.
And I think another thing I was observed is that, like what happened last week.
Yeah.
I think it was about 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
Another one happened again.
Exactly.
So we shifted the former one.
Yeah.
I'll focus on the. So and those things keep occurring.
And we don't learn.
We don't take any caution. So that's why we are here to, like, let's try to analyze it.
Yeah.
And pick up something, because life is a journey. And in every step of that journey, there's something to learn. So if you don't learn it in the normal way, like VDM, we will learn it in the hard way.
Exactly.
So and it's not good to learn in that way.
Yeah. So somebody said the best way to learn is by observation and not experience. And then when you go through life and these things happen and you don't pay attention and observe, you find yourself experiencing such things
again.
So that's why we are here to just look at things critically and evaluate it, draw lessons from it. When we find ourselves in such situations tomorrow, we'll know what to do.
But can we recap what really happened to that young guy?
This young man said, according to the video he watched, because investigations are still going on, he said one of his friends called him and requested that they should help him get a package. So he went to get it. And in the process, the police caught up with him. And that was how they shot him. As he was trying to tell them that, it was my friend that sent me to get this thing. The police said, since it is gone, you went to get for your friend. They was trying to explain and they shot him in the process. That was all.
That police guy, everyone know that guy has how will I even call him? Should I call him the uncle or brother to devil? because that guy has a very
you get mine.
Tone art.
No, you get mine.
So it just in fact, broad daylight.
Yes, now.
And the life of this young guy.
In the market square, in the center.
I think it's the place to be a junction.
Exactly.
People are moving around and passing,
and you are shooting.
No fear.
People can just shoot anyhow. All these are armed forces. They can just something happened. Was it in Plateau or somewhere that a young copper was killed when he was in his room? Stray bullet caught him in the room. I think that was last week.
Oh.
Yes, and the officers that shot the bullet ran into the apartment. They saw the guy in the pool of his own blood. They tried to cover up the whole thing.
But is it like this our security personnel? They immediately they enlist them into the force. They told them that you are not a king.
No, which king?
That you can do whatever you, because what gives that morale
to shoot?
That mindset of shooting people anyhow.
Basically, first of all, police is not supposed to shoot anyhow. Police is not allowed to shoot. The we have to protect the life and property of Nigeria and Nigerians.
Okay, I think before we even get to this guy, this the Nuru guy.
Yeah.
Let learn lesson. Let's pick something from this the disease
The incidents.
Yes, the guy that died.
Okay.
Because it's like someone, a friend asked him to help him.
Yeah.
Help me and get to the park and get the package for me. And without knowing to him what was inside the content of this thing.
Yeah.
So my point is that how much did this guy
know his friend?
Because a friend that just called you, I don't think he was a casual friend.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, because it was like crying that video that day. Don't worry, I'll take you to the guy, the place the guy is living.
Yeah.
And so that means, for me, I think you know this guy to some extent.
Yeah.
But the point is that how much did you know him?
Yeah. Well, that is not even. Yeah, you are right.
Because a friend that carry gun, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me your friend, I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah, I'll tell you who you are. So it shows that someone should be very, very careful of his circumference, like your circle of influence. You should know who is your friend deeply. And then, see, what I learned is this. Even if you have friends that you trust, don't just jump into things. Don't just take actions. You get? Your friend called you and told you, go and help me and get this thing. You not ask him, what am I getting for you? You know, that's and then ignorance is not an excuse when the law is involved.
But don't you also think the monetary value or monetary gain was also attached to it? Like, guys, help me pick this thing up, I will drop this somewhere for you.
I don't think that was the case. I don't think the guy was promised anything. I think it was just out of trust, out of kindness, out of that selfless, stuff. Just like you calling me and say, go in, help me get this thing. I order for this thing. I am not available to pick it up. Please help me to pick it up. I trust you to that level, right? I can just do it for you, not knowing that you have hidden agenda. Yeah, something else is involved. So that I think that was the case.
So that means if for us to even help someone now, you need to help with care.
Yes, so like as I am now, I'm very stingy. I've become very stingy these days, seriously speaking, because of, like I said earlier, because of observations and things that happen around me. I don't just do things for people now. Okay, I found myself in dire situations that I'll be like, why did I even, decide to do this? And this was out of selflessness, out of sacrifice.
Because if people pass through a law because of sacrifice.
So now, if you ask me to do anything, there are some basic questions I will ask you, even if I'm doing it for free. Okay. Because I like you, because I trust you, because I love you, because I want to be a good person. Even at that, before I expose myself to that thing, there are some questions I'm going to ask you before I take the action. And that is what our society has brought us into.
But the way it's going, are you sure these are our society is already toxic? Didn't you think that it will get more for you to get help to someone is going to be so difficult, very difficult?
Yeah.
For you to even help someone. Because as it is now, you might find yourself in a very dire situation.
Yeah.
I need to call a friend, please, can you assist me?
Exactly.
But as it is now,
asking
but the way you used to say it now, you are very stingy now.
No, I say stingy as in safety. See, you are your first and your number one security. Anywhere you find yourself, the police is not even as your friend as you think they are. Okay, you are your number one security in whatever place you find yourself. So that's what I'm saying. I stingy in terms of safety. My safety first. Because after it happens, I'll be the one to answer for myself. Like this guy now. Before they even go and meet his friend, they've killed him. Alright? So that is it. That is how it is. So safety first. And then I don't think that what happened should make helping people difficult. It should just make us to have better understanding of our environment.
But to some extent, I think it will be difficult because, just like what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, someone is a very, very tight corner.
Yeah.
And you needed an urgent help.
Yeah.
And you want to be safe.
Yeah.
You want to be at least secure your own self first.
Yeah.
And this person is the very tight corner. Now begin to ask question this and that.
Yeah.
So rendering help is going to like, okay, before I help you carry this thing, I want to know the content of
exactly
this thing.
Yeah, take for example, you are on the highway driving, and then you see a pregnant woman who is ready to give birth, stopping you. Because of what has happened, many people have used pregnant women
to kidnap people. Yes.
So it is.
So in fact, I even had some of those pregnant women, they fake
their pregnancy.
Yeah, they fake the pregnancy.
And they fake that delivery process. Just
they want
to pay their attention.
Yeah, yes.
And if you stop, they will kidnap you. So the society has become that toxic to the point that to help someone is how more. So what can we do? That is the reality of the day. That is the reality of the day. So we just need to
be careful.
be careful.
That is just need to be careful. But another thing also trying to look at is the family upbringing of our children, our young people. Because it's like the parenting is very, very important these days. It's like this guy, I don't know. The parent also know
his friends,
the person that is going out with. Because someone just got, in fact, from the video, I learned that the guy was even trying to get some cash from the mom.
Okay, for the transport.
To where he ended his life.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, the mom didn't know this is the guy that sent his son to go and play this thing. So as a parent, is it not also important for us to know
it is very
our children or our children's friend?
It is sacrosanct that parents know their children's friend. Very, very important. From the cradle, they say train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's going, not depart from it. So when you know your children's friend, you invite them to the house from their young.
Those tender.
Exactly, and they gain their trust that when they have any friend, they can bring them. And then you will not criticize them, like punish them for that. So you know your children's friend, and then you expose your children to the present world. What is obtainable in the world presently. Let them understand that people are not who they seem to be. That will broaden their sense of judgments, and before they take any step, in life, make any decision, they will have an understanding that the world is dangerous. The world is not so safe. Before they take any decision, they will think about it critically. My mom has told me this, and that is already in them. So when they are growing, they grow without understanding. And it gets broadened as they read, as they meet people, as they get experience to observe. They will now be able to make the right decisions for themselves, even when they have become adults and they are free from the parents.
So that means
because this guy, you cannot tell me that the mother should have stopped him. He is an adult, a free-thinking adult. Okay, he has gotten to a point that he can make his own decision. But what has been is what we inform him to behave now. You can't stop him now. When you should have trained him as past. You get in boss. Yeah, the stage that you should have groomed. They say that to train up a child is cheaper and easier than to repair an adult.
Can you even repair adults? Someone that is the mind is already set.
Exactly.
So to shift it.
Exactly. I know it is now. So I'm serious though. It is real. It's real. That is when you are young, they will take you to school. They will teach you A plus B is equal to app. Then B is ABBA. What I'm saying is this. When you now grow up, for example, now all those adult education, they want to teach you ABC, ONE1, CW2. All those ones, even very hard for an adult.
Especially with a couple of the life challenge.
Exactly now.
And important thing that
when they're thinking of how to teach their children.
So it is well. To parent, I think it is vital for you to know your children. Alright, you also know your children.
Yes.
Because to some parents, they don't even know their children.
Nice.
They don't know what they can do. So some of those children will commit crime. Exactly. And the parent will be the one to defend them.
Some parents will even go to the point of telling you, pledging on their children. I know my child. They can't do this kind of thing.
So it's not important that you know your own.
Especially those who are too religious. My child is a child of a pastor. I'm a pastor. I've trained my children in the way of the Lord. They cannot do such things. Meanwhile, the child is pregnancy. So critical things are happening.
Know your children and know the friend they are keeping. So before we bring the discussion to the close, let's pick up this our society. Because from the video I personally discovered that this thing happened in the broad daylight.
Exactly.
And people were there.
Yes.
No junction, lot of people, and no one could have that. Courage to approach the police guy, because it tried the first time. It did not. The bullet. I don't know what happened. The bullet was already the guy.
He now borrowed bullet. I actually the guy on the bullet.
It wasn't a minute stop. I think people were still watching. Someone was viewing. So no one could at least have that courage to walk to this guy and say, "Bro, don't try this."
That is where we have gotten to as a country. Let me ask you a question. If you were there, would you have had the courage to approach?
No, if I would have followed the courage.
You know, what the shit is not doing? You, that is the first one. Oh, that is the first one.
But it's not funny, sir, because we have gotten to where we are.
Yes, now.
That you don't even, something happened to you and people are around.
You don't have
People that have rescue you.
Nobody wants to see. Something happened. I watched one clip about 2 weeks ago. It happened in Jos, Plateau State. In that, it was like a bus stop. In that video, some guys were beating up a particular guy. About 7 of them, using stick, using stone. The guy was helpless, and people were just passing. Some come and pass. Some come and pass. You drive a car, you just corner one way and go. People upstairs were the ones using their camera to video and then post it online. Everybody there were just minding their business.
But is it because of police? Because it's our policing. Is it because of police wala? Because it's like when you try to rescue. Because I also heard that some people get into trouble.
Yeah, in the process
of helping.
Exactly.
If someone had an accident and he happened to be, so you just try to render help. Yeah. And now become the first suspect.
Exactly.
Is it because of that? It's like everyone is always on their own. No one care about what happened to others.
That is the society we have found ourselves. Everybody is, like I told you, because of what has happened to, has also contributed to this kind of social response. But then, this guy that happened, this Nuru guy, I think we are too, I don't know, the way we have placed our security agency, they are supposed to be our friends, like the police.
No, they are still our friends.
Who do tell me they are our friends?
No, they are.
I never get experience with the police. If police catch me,
they are our friends.
They are the police that A, you be Z. Before you B, C, D, before you reach Z, they don't come out for this. Police is different. But on a serious note, the police is supposed to be the friend of the public that you can approach and say your mind. Imagine this guy telling the policeman, please, I know who sent me to go and pick up this. I can take you to him. Alright? I know where he is. And yet, so that is where they are right now. So the people that are supposed to be close to the police are afraid
of the police.
Number one, because the police can implicate you at any point in time. Imagine you traveling from Lagos to the east. One of my friends had the experience. He said they stopped them on the road, and while they were searching, the policeman inserted hard rock in his bag. Alright? And the guy was implicated that he's carrying contraband. What did they do? They charge him to pay a particular amount of money. You understand? And because he wanted to pay, this thing went on until he got exposed. So that is the level of corruption that is going on in the country. So imagine you in that place, you now want to go and hold Nuru, say, sir, take this guy to the station for proper interrogation. He will tell you that you are part of this thing. And they will twist the whole story against you. So the public is now very careful of their response to all this kind of stuff.
But don't you think that we need more VDM?
VDM.
Because I was just trying to imagine if that guy were to be in that place.
See, me, there was a time I made one video before. I said, in this country, if we have 36 VDM, like every state, one VDM.
Okay.
This country will make sense.
But VDM you try to reproduce
something like every day, just say, alright. 36, alright. If anything happens now, 36 people will post it. You understand? And they will follow up the process. So, but then, it is what it is. So maybe you should become the next VDM.
Or we stay. But it's hard. Sometimes even to even go out now, it's like you struggle to go out because you don't know what is lying out there for you.
Exactly.
But because our community, our nation is not safe, so to even live. But another thing is that with the police wala, it's not because of this they make it quick syndrome. Like because most of those crimes, for me, I think is the result of getting wealth.
Exactly.
Making money.
Exactly.
Because there's no need of implicating someone. There's no need of trying to shut up the line of investigation. It's not because you have something to.
They say
something you are hiding from.
From what I even heard, from what I've read, there is. I listened to News Central. One guy was talking. He said that this Nuru guy, this police officer,
Okay.
he has trajectory of corruption, corrupt practices in the police force. And do you know one thing? The leaders, his bosses, they know about all these things. For example, when he was serving at Sapele, they said there was an incident that happened. Okay, a corrupt practice that he
involved himself.
Exactly, and it was in the process of exposing him, arresting him, that his boss transferred him to where he killed this guy. You understand? Assuming that thing was copped, then what we have experienced now wouldn't be.
Is it that those of his Oga, they have
immunity?
No, not even immunity. Personal benefit from his crime.
What do you expect? What do you suspect? What do you think? Yes, now obviously now you cannot tell me that they don't have one or two things again from Nuru. Nuru must have helped them to do one or two things, and they're like that is it now. See, we know that the police is corrupt, even though we also know that there are good policemen. But the truth is that the police, if police handle you, you don't say police don't be your friend. I don't even imagine.
Okay, now we have good and we have bad. And those good, they seem to be somehow quiet. They don't voice out the evil of the other part.
Of the bad.
And now group all of them together to be bad.
And we call good bad boys.
No, it doesn't make any sense now. Because if I'm good, I want to maintain my good. I want to how will I put it? If I'm good and I don't want people to feel that I'm bad, and someone else is the bad that I'm working with. No, is it like I expose you or I leave you?
Let me tell you something. See, if you are working in an organization and you know the secret of your boss, and your boss is the one paying you salary, can you go out expose the boss?
Is it that you
don't understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Now they know what is going on, but then the good ones, some of them are afraid, and those ones that want to speak out, they will mute them.
Because they will.
Why did you mute this guy? Because this guy has truth that will link to what happened in Sapele. You understand? If this truth is revealed, only God knows what. The policeman cannot just shoot anybody anywhere. Who's involved? And Nuru knows that if I shoot this guy, I have backing.
So that's why I was like asking if when they get to this their police college or whatever it is, this their training. That they used to tell them that as you are joining now, you are now a king.
You can shoot.
Yeah, because that's not like
if you don't want to shoot, you can't be shooting all the bandits, all the Fulani men, all those people that destroy people at what do you call it? Borno, Aduguri, Plateau, Kwara. They should go there and be fighting Boko Haram and not to be fighting innocent citizens.
And the point is that please for us, anyhow it is, this is our country. We cannot run away from this country. But even to those that run away from you, they will still come back.
It is your father's
land. So just pray for Nigeria and try to be safe. I think for me, I think there's a lot for that. A lot of lesson that we derive from what did happen to that guy. Number one, please, you're a first security officer.
You're your first security. In fact, you are your own policeman.
So secure yourself. And to the family, trying to make sure that you know your children, you know the friend they are keeping. And over there in our society too.
Try and be kind.
Try to be kind.
That's our system.
Kindness should be our watchword.
And exactly, see, know the law. Exactly. Know the law of the land. If you don't have that, if you don't know your law, you don't know your rights.
How will you even know the laws there? The constitution is not available to everybody.
It's available to everybody.
Where you don't know.
Constitution is available. I have a copy of the Nigerian Constitution as amended on my.
Even if that constitution is available, will you understand? How would you understand? Wait, even the lawyer, they will be arguing on the section 1, section 2.
That is why they call lawyers now. They are arguing because they know.
So if lawyers are arguing about what the written constitution is, the ordinary man will come and understand the constitution.
Get a copy of the Nigerian Constitution.
Okay.
The app is available on Google, on Play Store and App Store.
Okay.
Go and download it and read it. The one you don't understand, comment on the comment section. See, we have lawyers in the house. No. Please try. You have to know the law of the land because ignorance is not an excuse. Okay. As you are blaming the police people and all of them, you too. Make sure you are blameless in whatever comes. So you get
because because
the truth is that sorry sir, the police saw you with gun. That is the truth.
Mm.
That is the truth. You are supposed to have a gun. What are you doing with gun? Where is it coming from? That is the truth. We are only against the police force because of what Nuru did. He's supposed to arrest him because he's found with what he's not supposed to be found with. So that was the truth. So you can't tell me that you don't know that you get.
He did not even know that.
I know. I understand what I'm saying.
So,
That's what I'm saying.
at least to know that you used to carry gun, please be careful. Don't even try it because it's against the law.
And why we are even with him is because he said my friend sent me.
Yes.
And how are we even sure his friend sent him? If we should drag the matter.
No,
You don't get.
no. As of now, I think we cannot even drag the matter. He said the friend sent him, so we'll have given that kind of a privilege to provide
According to the law,
to
provide the evidence of the friend
of the friend
that.
and so on.
So why we are
I think even from that is going to take the
exactly that is why we are supporting him now. If not, who will welcome with him?
So please let's try to keep your own self safe.
Yes, so
I think for now that's all we have to tell you guys.
yeah.
So bye.
Thank you for watching. Please try to subscribe on this channel. Try to follow us on all our social media pages as we are displaying on the screen right now. And if you have any comments, suggestion, contribution, any topic you want us to talk about, please put it on the comment section of our platforms. Peace out.